Good morning. Today we are talking about the historical and social background of the 17th century. The 17th century was a period of social and political unrest. There were many events that caused this period of troubles. First of all, the king, when James I died in 1625, was Charles I. Charles was convinced of the divine rights of the kings, and he refused to come to terms with Parliament. He raises taxes without the Parliament's consent, and he decided to choose William Laud as his Archbishop. Laud became Archbishop of Canterbury. He was part of the High Anglican Church, and he was very strict, and for this reason all the Puritans in Great Britain started to escape to America. Charles decided to raise money because he needed to raise money illegally. He forced the Parliament. He was forced to summon up the Parliament in 1628, and the Parliament accepted, but the Parliament made the king sign the Petition of Rights. It was a very important act. It was signed in 1628, and it was important because the act said that no man was to pay taxes without the Parliament's approval, and above all that no man was to be imprisoned arbitrarily and without Parliament's consent and without a process. Anyway, Charles went on to rule against the Parliament will. In 1640, he summoned the Parliament twice, a short Parliament and long Parliament. The short one lasted 1 month, and the long one lasted 6 months. Because he needed some money to go to war in Scotland and against Scotland, and in this case the Parliament refuses to grant funds, and the Parliament also decided to sweep away, to destroy all forms of personal rule imposed by Charles I. And the parliamentarians made their position secure by an act, and through this act they say that the Parliament could not be dissolved unless it was with their own consent, with the consent of the Parliament itself. Laud was imprisoned and he was executed, and Charles tried to arrest 4 parliamentarians, but the attempt failed, and the king had to escape, had to flee to the north of the country. In 1642, the Civil War broke out because there was a division in the reign between royalists and Roundheads. The royalists supported the kings. They were Anglican and they were part of the aristocracy. The Roundheads were part of the middle class. They were businessmen, merchants and shopkeepers. They were mainly Puritans, the one who had stayed in Britain. And the Roundheads were very angry. They were supported by a leader who was a very fierce leader, was Oliver Cromwell. And this army defeated the king's army twice, 1644 in Battle of Marston Moor and 1645 in the Battle of and a spy. Charles was imprisoned, was very, had a very serene attitude, and he didn't believe that nothing bad would ever happen to him. Actually, instead, on the January the 29th, 1649, he was executed and beheaded. It was the first English monarch ever to be executed by the Parliament.